A chance to talk after our new newscast and tell you what we're working on that you will see later today coming up on News 6. And if you've been with us for the last really few months, you know that we have a new initiative, WKMG Hits the Road. And this week we are taking all of our shows on the road to Kissimmee, focusing in on the 34744 zip code. So you've seen a lot of stories about the issues and what people in the zip code wanted us to cover, including in our Boomtown segment. So News 6 anchor Justin Warmoth joining us now. And Justin, you have a Boomtown airing tonight about the workforce housing in Kissimmee.
Yeah, if you drive all through the Kissimmee area, there's traffic.
Yeah.
It's a high growth area. All throughout Osceola County really is. And there's so many different apartment complexes and new subdivisions coming online. And one of those is going to be opening here in the next month or so. And it's called the Weston 400. And it is workforce housing. It's targeting the folks who make 120% AMI, area median income. So we're talking maybe teachers, maybe law enforcement. Think about that gap between somebody who would qualify for affordable housing and then those who can't afford market rate apartments. So this is filling a much needed gap. And on top of that, it's 205 units, and it is literally a block away from the Kissimmee SunRail station. So it's accomplishing so many things that area needs. One, get people out of their cars and be able to walk to where they need to go, especially if they work in Orange County. They can hop on the train, ride up a couple stops, and you're in downtown Orlando. And the link station is also really close proximity to there, but it's also filling the need of this gap in workforce housing. So let me just explain. Rent is going to be starting at $1,400, and it's only going to go up to $2,300. And this is for studios, 1 bed, 2 bed, 3 bed. So you could get a 3 bed for $2,300 a month. And you really can't find that in today's market. Today's market is just so expensive. And yes, it's leveling off a little bit, but these rents will not go higher than this either. So they will be capped throughout, the next decade. However, rent prices fluctuate. They will be capped between $1,400 and $2,300 a month. And obviously you're really close to the SunRail station. I timed it out not knowing that they're going to be building a walkway from behind the complex. And so they're going to build it and build a little crosswalk too, so you can cross the street, cross Neptune. And it's really close to downtown Kissimmee as well. So it's the perfect location. It's filling a need that's so desperate. You get out of your car, you can walk pretty much anywhere. It's a really cool spot. 205 units, and they're accepting applications right now. It should be open the next month or so. And another cool part about this is a redevelopment project. So this site where this new apartment complex is being built, what used to be a concrete plant. So they're refurbishing in an area that may have been a blight for quite some time because it had closed. Wendover Housing Partners bought it. They've been sitting on it, and now they're building this really practical apartment complex. Because I think as I do stories all throughout Central Florida, people are like, "Oh, more market rate apartments that people can't afford."
Right.
And that's true. The rent is so sky high. Cost of living is sky high. So really curious to see how the new tenants feel about this sort of a workforce housing development and what that's going to be able to provide for them as they try to make ends meet in today's high cost of living society.
Yeah, it seems like it is filling just a huge need. And
Definitely.
205 units, so there's a decent amount there. It's not like there are just 5 available. So hopefully a lot of people can get in there.
It has all the hallmarks, Julie, of a market rate luxury apartment. It has all the amenities, gym, pool, several fireplaces. It's really, really nice, and you wouldn't be able to tell. But yeah, and I'll get into it tonight at 5:30 when the story airs about why it's so difficult, especially in today's economy for home building, why it's so difficult to build workforce housing. So look for that story tonight at 5:30.
All right, Justin, thank you so much.
You got it.
All right, let's get a check of your weather. We do have some big changes on the way this week. Today is another really warm day out there, but we are talking about this being the last really hot day of that just unbearably warm streak we've seen over the last several days. And along with that, our chance of rain goes up. Here's a look at our temperatures right now. It is 90 degrees in Orlando, 89 in Ocala, 92 in Melbourne, 93 in Cocoa Beach, and 90 right now in New Smyrna Beach. Now today we're going to a high around 95 in Orlando and Kissimmee. Leesburg, you go to 97. 96 in the Villages, 94 in New Smyrna Beach, and 94 in Melbourne. Factor in the relative humidity, it will feel like the triple digits. Now, here's a look at the clouds and rain forecast. We start to see the moisture levels coming up as we move through the afternoon hours by 4 o'clock. Areas like Osceola County into Brevard County starting to see some pockets of heavier rain. That continues. We have a wind out of the southwest, bringing in that Gulf moisture, pushing all of those showers eventually toward the north and east out over the Atlantic. But rain chances go up for us as we head through the rest of the week. In fact, by the middle part of the week, we're talking about 80 to 90 chance of rain in some spots. Now, the models are kind of varying on how much rain we'll see. It looks like the heaviest rain will be across southern areas, but on average, I would say certainly not out of the question for us to pick up anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of rain, depending where you are in Central Florida. 95 for our high today. Rain chances go up to 80% for tomorrow, and that's where we leave it as we head through the week. And as the temperatures go up, or as the rain chances go up, our temperatures go down, so we'll be only in the 80s for our afternoon highs for the rest of the week. Now, Chief Meteorologist Tom Sorrells is off. Meteorologist Jonathan Kagis will be in with us at 4, breaking all of this down for you. Lisa Bell is off as well, but Ginger Gaston and I will see you at 4. If you have any questions or comments for us here at Take 6, head to clickorlando.com/Take 6. Let us know what's on your mind, and I'll see you at 4.